Auditor-General Kimi Makwetu yesterday released the audit results for the country's municipalities for the 2016-2017 financial year. Now, in that report, the AG found that South African municipalities carried out irregular spending of 28.4 billion rand. Let's get some reaction on this from local government expert Paul Berkowitz. Thanks for your time, Paul. Appreciate it. If you look at the announcement yesterday and what the AG is saying, the number of municipalities with clean audits actually dropped from 48 to 33. Things are not going well.
They're not going well. And a lot of the problems that the Auditor-General and his team identified are problems that they identified last year and the year before under the previous AG. So, and the problem that was highlighted is that there's no consequence and there's no accountability for a municipality or a mayor or a municipal manager that doesn't get it right in the previous year.
So what's going wrong? Why does a municipality spend too much money? Why does a municipality waste money and get away with it for so long?
Well, there are a number of factors that go in. The reason that a municipality will get away with it for so long is because of an unhealthy culture of non-accountability and impunity. So the problems that are highlighted are not fixed from year to year. And it's not a problem only at the municipal level, also the respective provincial MECs must bear some responsibility, because the provincial MEC and his or her team also sign off on a number of things such as monthly financial reports. These checks and balances are supposed to be there. Other factors include the fact that there's not capacity at the very top level. Too many municipalities have got acting municipal managers and mayors where they should be appointing permanent ones. And there's weak financial controls.
Now, if you look at the people being affected by this, I mean, proper services are not provided because of poor spending, because of irregular spending, some would argue. That's why we see service delivery protests in some of these municipalities.
It's true. I'd just caution and say that a clean audit is not synonymous with proper service delivery, but often there's a causal effect. If you have a poor audit, and for example, you're a municipality that is chronically behind in your payments to Eskom for buying electricity, then eventually Eskom will get fed up and cut off your electricity for a few hours a day. And residents are going to protest about not having electricity.
So what does government do? We know that the AG is possibly going to get more powers when it comes to what he finds as the Auditor-General of South Africa. But is that going to be enough to deter these municipalities?
That's a good question, and I would say we should be cautiously optimistic. The AG and his team are going to get these powers. They're going to have the powers to refer specific cases of maladministration or fruitless expenditure to the relevant authorities, and they'll be able to do it in specific cases. So, for example, if I'm a municipal manager or I'm a CFO and I'm found to be personally responsible for some fruitless expenditure, I could be personally prosecuted. But that's going to depend on the strength and capacity of our criminal justice system. The other thing which is encouraging is that the Minister, Dr. Mkhize, has said that they're going to clamp down and sew up some of the loopholes. So, for example, municipal managers and CFOs that jumped ship before disciplinary processes were finalized, there will now be a database, and such people will be tracked and they won't be able to be re-employed and redeployed elsewhere.
Is it difficult to run a municipality? I mean, we think about it as, you know, an area that has a leadership that's been given money from the provincial government and national government, and they should be able to do it quite easily. But is that really the case?
So, to be fair to municipalities, there's a lot of legislation. The legislation keeps getting updated, and we are only about 20 years, maybe 18 years into this new municipal model. But enough municipalities are getting it right to show that it's possible, and it comes down again to political will and accountability.
Okay, so of course government is trying its best, from what we heard yesterday, to put things in place to make sure that these municipalities are being held accountable. But come next year, when we have another audit and we still see municipalities that are problematic, what then?
That's a very good question. As I've said, I remain cautiously optimistic. We've been here before. We've seen different ministers in this position with this portfolio. We've seen different programs launched by each minister to clean up local government. So it would be fair to say we should be apprehensive and we should wait. But I remain optimistic. And with these changes and with greater power to the AG, and to be fair, the AG has been very independent under extreme pressure from political principles over the years. So there's cause for hope.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it. Thank you for brightening up our day with your Batman tie as well. That was local government expert Paul Berkowitz. Now,